All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today, and it is time for episode 2 of Sonic Destruction, of course, which is the AI-generated Sonic script from SnapCube, of course. Table read, they do the funny voices for the funny script, and boy, that first part was good. It was real good, but I'm real excited for this part, because the first part set up the story. And it started out actually like, I mean, there was a couple of weird things here and there, but it started out pretty like, okay, this is like, you know, this makes sense, I guess, you know. Shadow talking to Shadow, that was a little weird, but that might just be, you know, that's an issue with AI generated. Maybe he's actually talking to somebody else. That just got fucking wild towards the end. So I'm excited. I hope there's a little bit of a recap here. I'm assuming there will be, because I think this came out way after the first part. Well, maybe not way after, but at least a little while after the first part. And it's been a hectic week, let me just tell you. So, well, maybe not too hectic. I watch a lot of stuff, and you know, I have some sort of a life away from YouTube, just a little bit. So, you know, give me a break if I don't remember everything that happened. But I do remember it ending with on a big note. I'm like, what? So let's continue. Episode 2, link in the description. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Let me know when y'all are ready.
I was born.
I'm ready.
I'm good to go.
Ready.
Welcome to episode 2 of our insanely gripping, Emmy Award-winning Sonic the Hedgehog serial drama.
Eddie Murphy
was nominated for some reason.
I made a Will Smith joke.
Yeah, we don't know. We got the award.
It was a Sonic
I guess
demon.
the music was pretty good in it.
The people were starving for more of this.
Yeah, there was a secret musical number that was pretty epic.
I like that music.
Last episode, lots of stuff happened. Sonic the Hedgehog. The main cliffhanger is that Sonic the Hedgehog, presumed to be dead, has been brought to life in human form.
Prophecy.
Yeah, there's some stuff about prophecy. There's some stuff about Eggman, Tails, and Jason King, and Amy, and just a bunch, like most of the cast being a part of this like government organization. Gumby's there.
Well,
I fucking love the AI.
Joke to add to the ones that that were said earlier.
Go ahead.
And this is definitely not going to date it. This was the reason that Facebook went down 2 days ago. So
I remember when that day was. That was a good day.
Will not date the video.
I actually looked outside for once.
Not the video, but 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days.
It's been over
2 days
years.
ago.
2 days
really
ago.
fucked up
this
if you
very
fucking...
specific trackable thing happened.
The incident.
The incident.
2 days ago.
Other developments
when DSP
include
jerked
Shadow
off on
and
stream?
Elise
Is that what you mean?
escaped off to find Earth, I guess, because I guess they're not on Earth. The city of Station Square was destroyed, and other developments. So here we are.
Yeah, in the background. Wait, I want to go back to that. Yeah, I don't know why.
To find Earth, I guess, because I guess they're not on Earth.
Yeah. Sounds like everybody look up. I think it's called Foolish Samurai. It's from Zach Hadel. How you pronounce his last name? Psychic Pebbles. It sounded like that. Yeah.
The city of Station Square was destroyed, and other developments. So here we are.
There was a brief mention of how they had to stop a demon, and that they did it. But then there was the ultimate life form and Elise's cyber dragon.
Yeah,
you know.
the ultimate. Well, I assume the ultimate life form is also dead. That's.
I still firmly believe that this was based on Revelation, but continue.
Like the.
I think it's perfect not remembering everything that happened in the first part, because I think it's gonna make this part even stupider.
Bible.
In a good way.
Like the Bible.
Okay.
Much like the Bible. It's
like Bible?
identical, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't mean Silent Hill Revelation? You meant the Bible Revelation?
The
Like the
Hedgehog and
Bible
the Bible.
anyway.
There's a lot of crossover there. Are we
So
ready
he's
for?
kind of a
you know.
Christ-like figure. You know.
We ready
what I
for
mean?
episode
having
2?
having a selfless
I am ready for
hero,
episode 2.
multiplying fish. Judas is there.
So
Multiplying fish.
everyone is reprising their roles from the previous episode, but there are a couple additive characters that I have given to the cast. We don't have to read them off just because they're not all main characters.
They got Roger
so,
Craig Smith for this one.
You'll figure them out as they come along.
He will not voice
Robbie,
Sonic,
feel
though.
free to start us off whenever.
He'll be Ezio.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Interior, City Hall.
We're gonna try not to
day.
look.
Jason King, the mayor, stands in awe in the middle of City Hall office. In front of him stands Amy, Rouge, Knuckles, Eggman, Tails, Silver, and most importantly, most shockingly, Sonic the Hedgehog, back from the dead. Except even more surprising than the fact that Sonic is alive is the fact that Sonic is clearly no longer a hedgehog. He has transformed
How did
into
you
a
even know
human
it's
man.
him?
As to how either of these things occurred, no one knows why.
How do you even know it was Sonic? Immediately, it's Sonic, except he's a human. How the fuck did you? What is he blue? Did he have blue hair?
Yeah, no one.
Oh my god, you can't just ask someone why they're a human man.
Really fucking
Why are you a
insensitive.
human man?
Wow, insensitive. Wow,
Prophecy has been fulfilled. That was
Something
the whole entire
phobic right
point
there.
of this plan. You were dead, you're alive, the world has gone to shit.
It's gone to heaven compared to what it was, that's for sure.
Damn,
What?
scathing politics.
What happened to you?
It's a long story. I was brought back to life, though.
Okay.
By who? Why would they go through all that trouble?
He did it for one
Amy.
reason. To beat you, Jason King. He said he wouldn't rest until he put an end to you.
Is it
He
the
brought me back to
devil?
life so I could battle
again?
you. He put me up to this so none of his kind would have to fight.
Who did this to you?
Yeah,
Daedalus.
Chuckling.
Dude.
That crazy bastard. I told him to his face that he was crazy.
And I was right.
I was right.
Barely
I
on
love how he says it like he's in a fucking like he's an old like lumberjack in a pub. Like I told him to, that crazy bastard. You know, I told him to his face that he was
Son of
crazy.
a bitch.
Sonic shows up as a human. You're like, I knew that guy was crazy. I'm like, why?
That old so-and-so.
I like him being a human is like a plus, I guess.
Still kicking.
Yeah, ask the wife.
Sonic maintains a stone face expression, despite the fact that Jason is laughing at him. Sonic slowly walks forward. Sonic grabs hold of the laughing, guffawing mayor. Sonic leaps into the air, and Sonic brings his knee up. Sonic, with one swift motion, headbutts the mayor in the nose.
I thought we were gonna get a
Butts?
fucking, I thought we were gonna get a fucking like
And so I will break you.
What
What will break first, your
Blood
body?
starts trickling down his nose.
Oh no, your spirit or
Sonic
your
pulls his arm
body?
back and quickly slaps the mayor.
Yeah, I missed it.
Starts trickling down his nose. Sonic pulls his arm back and quickly slaps the mayor with both hands.
God damn! Sandwich them?
Playmaker.
discombobulate.
Discombobulated.
The mayor stops
One of my favorite memes ever.
laughing
Was he
and looks
laughing
at
the
Sonic
whole
with a start. Yeah, just
laughing
Well,
as
until he was discombobulated.
losing it. The mayor swiftly backs up and starts shaking. He's absolutely terrified. Sonic slowly
Wait,
stands
are
back
those
up
cry?
with
Are
an
those
extremely
laughing?
dark look in his eyes. His pupils have transformed into that of a reptilian creature.
Okay.
There's a human.
What the fuck?
That's also what Eggman said when he first saw Supersonic.
I'm sorry. I tried so hard to contain it.
Sonic leaps forward and tackles the
Contain
mayor.
what, your
They both
lizard
fall
eyes?
down onto the cold stone ground. The two begin to wrestle. Sonic clearly has the upper hand, dominating the older man. He lands a devastating
Oh, hey,
elbow right
hey.
to the center of the mayor's face.
Oh god damn, got him right in the fucking
Sonic,
kisser.
stop.
Right in the
You made your
snoz.
point.
Sonic doesn't stop. He picks the mayor up off the ground with two hands and takes it over his head.
He's already dead.
The mayor flies in the air, flipping upside down.
God damn!
He slams onto the ground, back first. The mayor starts coughing up blood onto the white flooring. He gets up and stares at the blood on the floor.
You didn't need to do that.
Sonic pushes him over again.
That was a great line read.
Sonic
Didn't you
leaps
do
onto
that?
his chest, starts punching him in the face repeatedly.
Wait, oh, my fucking fast pop. Hey, go in.
You didn't need to do that.
Sonic
You
pushes him
do
over again.
that?
Sonic leaps onto his chest and starts punching him in the face repeatedly.
God damn!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I still have. We have to bring up that he's a human now. So what he's doing, oh shit, he's just like a humanoid version. So what the fuck does he look like? I want to know.
Ultra-violence.
It just
Sonic
Sonic
continues to
doesn't
hit him with
have to
ferocious intensity.
Oh, stop him.
He smashes the mayor's face into a bloody pulp.
Oh my god!
Sonic
Dude, irreversibles his ass.
stops. He jumps off the mayor. And
It's a
walks
fire
away.
hydrant.
Damn.
Proving point. Oh, whatever he did to you, he paid the surprise. You can have your city back. You beat me. Please stop.
Sonic City.
Please stop.
Woohoo!
Sonic
At
doesn't
this
say a
rate,
word.
Sonic could be the president.
Sonic turns around and looks at the mayor. Sonic snarls, showing his teeth.
Oh, there he is. I'll turn them all adults.
I can't believe my fucking dog has better comedic timing than I ever will.
No. This ain't over.
Wait, can we bring up the fact that he say he doesn't say a word and then he says words?
The mayor looks up at him in fear. Sonic leaps into the air. He gains momentum and comes crashing down, slamming his foot into the mayor's chest. The blow knocks the wind out of him and causes him to fall into unconsciousness.
I forgot, what did the mayor do again? To warrant this?
Sonic gets
This
up.
is a political assassination.
Starts to walk away.
Wait, what about the...
I'm done here.
Sonic exits the room, leaving a trail of blood behind him.
God
Child's
damn.
hospital.
He leaves City Hall and looks at the burned out husk of a town around him. Sonic smiles for the first time in what feels like years. The town, it's his.
Sonic is a fucking 100% a villain. I haven't smiled in years. Smiles at a smoldering town filled with dead innocents.
That's fucking odd.
What the
okay, wait.
hell?
Wait, Penny, was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
What?
Happy Halloween, everybody!
Sonic
Oh, shit, watched
.exe
this a couple months
real?
ago.
More like Sonic EXT. Get it? Cause like the script.
Because it's the exterior, the forest. Day.
Nice.
Shadow the Hedgehog and Princess Elise are sitting side by side on a rock, staring up at the clouds.
I didn't know you played an instrument, Shadow.
We're not gonna wait. Hold. We Elise is just not a. Whatever. Fuck it.
I know how to play the piano. Well, I guess not me specifically. My user did.
What the fuck does that mean?
You're what?
I can. Hey, me. I'm a professional baseball player. Well, okay, not me, my brother, but you know, same.
What?
I
They
am
know
not.
you're in a
video game. They know
During Tron?
Yeah, looks at camera.
Wait,
It's
is this
like this is fucking like a Ready Player
user.
One.
Yeah, wait. I didn't even realize the my user part. It's
Are
like
we in
fucking read.
yeah, fucking Clue over here. What the fuck?
this?
I was gonna say, are we at fucking Rude Mountain right now?
Yes. You're so interesting. You know that?
Oh,
I always
shit.
felt like we had a lot in common.
Oh shit! It sounded about to
Yes,
get
we
cooked.
do.
Elise
Sonic
leans
cut.
over and kisses Shadow on the cheek.
Great.
Shadow's face is
Aw.
filled with shock. He's blushing and is
Oh,
unsure.
now
what
it's a
to do.
fanfic. What the fuck?
Was that really necessary?
Why not?
Well, because
Come on, you're way too serious. Live a little.
I don't like where this is going.
I just don't think this is right.
Yes.
Why
I
not?
agree. Shadow's right.
I don't
Why
know.
not?
We're not married?
No Christian
Shadow, that's
is a Mormon.
Yeah.
Conservative Shadow.
You must live by my one mantra.
He goes by the Christian rule book. All right.
No ringy, no dingy.
All right. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. There you
What
go.
does that have to do with anything?
No ringy.
Suddenly, Shadow's communicator goes off.
Shadow, we need you back at the Chaotix building. We've got another mission for you. We've been getting a lot of requests for you lately.
Why?
I'm not really in the mood right now, Vector. Can't you get someone else?
What kind of mission?
It could be anything. Surveillance, search and rescue, investigating an odd noise. You know the deal.
Yeah. Wait.
Wow.
One of those things is not like the other.
You must be really good at what you do.
Investigating an odd noise. I heard a noise in my kitchen. Shadow, help me.
Apparently not, seeing as I'm turning down work.
Well, I guess I better get going. It was nice seeing you. Even if you were being a downer at first. And it was nice kissing you, too.
When did Elise become like a?
What the fuck?
That was disgusting to say.
Yeah, no.
I'm
sorry.
I was shocked at how much you fucking sold that line, because like it's like
Yeah, because it sucks.
Princess Elise has this in her contract for
What?
every single
It's okay. It's Sonic 06. Everybody loved it in Sonic 06.
like work of fiction that uses her likeness. A hedgehog must be kissed in every single work of fiction.
Oh it's in her contract.
She's a
It's
serial
in there.
hedgehog kisser.
She's kind of a freak.
First and
Freak
foremost,
lady.
She's like half orange, half white.
first and foremost, ew. Second,
Dipped her in
Shadow,
orange cream.
did you hear me?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Interior, Chaotix building, day.
I like when
Shadow
the music
enters
comes.
the building.
I like when the music kicks off and then comes back on.
Where Vector is waiting for him.
There you are, Shadow. Where were you?
None of your business. What's the job?
Surveillance job. We need you to keep an eye on a potential suspect.
Who?
Some scientist working at a facility called Skyguard.
What's he up to? I'm assuming that he's male.
I love assumptions. Who knows? Probably nothing good. Just keep an eye on him. We'll pay you the standard fee for this.
Okay, so I don't know about Sonic lore, but I don't think that's what Chaotix does, is it?
nope.
nope.
No.
Awesome.
See?
The Chaotix are an investigation agency. They don't work with Shadow. But I guess he's just
Well, they do
here,
now.
Yeah, but I guess
We're gonna question that. We still haven't talked about that Sonic is a human now. we went what? That's weird. We haven't had a nice 10 to 30-hour discussion on why Sonic is a fucking human.
they just don't want to work, so they're just outsourcing now.
Yeah, there
they're
you
just
go.
outsourcing.
Explain.
Take
The
a
other-
vacation.
Yeah, the other members are just chilling out. They need
Yeah, it's
break
Charmy's
time.
birthday. It's Charmy's birthday, and we need someone to cover.
Charming.
I'm trying to get him a birthday cake.
That's one of their names, right? Charmy? Or something?
And if I find out
Or is Charmy a character in Sonic? I don't know. Just Charmy's a fun.
he's up to something,
We'll pay you double.
oh, all right.
But you do realize this is an odd job, right? I'm gonna take that one again.
No, it was
But,
good. I liked it.
You do realize this is an odd job, right?
Said like the
What do you
exact same
mean?
way.
Well, it's an odd job. The main job is you just have to watch this guy. If anything happens, break the window of his car.
I'm sorry.
Robin blind. Take care of his stuff. If you get what I'm saying. If anything happens,
The signal is set fire to his house.
Burn his house down. Make sure he's in it.
if anything happens, break the window of his car, and we'll know you need backup.
I like that
Why I gotta break the window of his
Vector
car?
are explaining the concept of like side quests.
Yeah.
Well, it's a side quest.
Well, to be fair, that is what they do in the games.
Also, I like this follow-up question of, but what if I need backup?
God.
Well,
I think he just stopped listening after break the window of his car.
he just got so giddy. He was lost in the fantasy
Oh
of
boy, I
it.
get to break a window. Finally.
Don't you think if you need backup, that we'll already know and we'll be there? I mean, we've got a satellite over the city. We got drones watching from the sky, and we got invisible satellites too.
Then why the fuck is Shadow here?
Vector.
This
The
is a
Chaotix Patriot
No-
Act.
He's fucking the city state, the surveillance city state run by Chaotix.
turns out he was doing that Batman shit before Batman started doing it.
We put
Oh,
dragon
yeah.
chips into everybody with the coronavirus vaccine.
We're deep in the government's pockets, Shadow.
Wait, that bit was funny, but that voice saying coronavirus made me laugh.
We put dragon chips into everybody with the coronavirus vaccine.
Hey, the coronavirus.
We're deep in the government's pockets, Shadow.
Why do you
where
think we
Batman
set
got
up
the
these
idea.
5G towers?
Turns out I was Big Brother the whole
How do you know they're invisible?
Shut up! Why does he keep asking questions like this?
Listen, I'm just asking questions,
Best answer
okay?
coming up. Best answer makes perfect sense. Listen.
It's easy. Just look for the guy in the.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't read that sometimes.
Go again.
Sorry.
All right.
Just look for the guy in the tight suit and the sunglasses walking around.
He's just walking around.
Honey.
He's just walking around.
Got it.
Stop
so
him.
much.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, just look for Agent Smith, okay?
Yeah.
No,
Funny.
tight suit. He's like Catwoman.
It was
So?
pretty funny, to be fair.
Do you accept the job?
Sure, why not? Might be good to get my mind off of things.
Glad to
He's
hear
trying
it.
to fuck me.
Charmy B enters the room.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, Charmy B. Oh, oh. I do know what character it is. Never mind. It's me, Charmy B.
That's not the fucking voice I'm doing.
Shadow,
God.
I heard you were taking the job.
I would have liked if it was Charmy.
What are you doing here, Charlemagne?
I'm sorry. What? Charlemagne?
Can I
Wait. I love this
Same-
exchange.
Oh, that
I
exchange
love
was
this
good.
exchange. Keep reading. Keep reading.
Keep reading.
Sorry.
I work here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're not smart enough to do any of the stuff that requires a brain.
Misogynist
God damn.
Charlie the Bee is dead. Oh,
Charlemagne just died.
birthday.
I'm worried that I'm worried that that's gonna be like the only line we see of Charmy, and like he just shows up just to get
No,
fucking
Charmy doesn't
slaughtered.
show up.
Shit on. That's fine.
Just to get yelled at.
Fuck, could you imagine? You're not smart enough to do any of the stuff that requires.
Shut up. And then it just disappears from the story. It disintegrates like Thanos just snapped. The brain.
Charmy, you yellow fuck. How dare you play in my world?
Interior City Hall. Evening. Amy, Rouge, Knuckles, Eggman, Tails, and Silver gather around the Book of Prophecies. It is closed on the table.
We're almost ready.
That whole sentence is fucking stupid. Like, really, take yourself out of Amy. Well, do that too. But take yourself out of like the Sonic realm. Like, just pretend you don't know any of these characters and you're like a newbie. The sentence Amy, Rouge, Knuckles, Eggman, Tails, and Silver gather around the Book of Prophecies. It's the stupidest sentence.
Ready for tonight. I just need to do one more check on the Book of Prophecies to make sure everything is in order. Okay, let's. Oh wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me just. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, fucking Eggman, fucking
Let's
goddamn.
see. The one known as Shadow will find himself at a crossroad. Will he save the world or allow it to burn?
Tails turns to Silver.
Got props
So,
like Carrot Top.
did you bring it?
I've got it right here.
Silver takes out a black cube with glowing buttons on it.
What is that?
It's
Placed.
I need to go back. I'm sorry.
Silver takes out a black cube with glowing buttons on it.
What? I was gonna say it's the black boxes from Nier, and then for a second I'm like, or it's a PlayStation.
What is that?
A place.
Perfect for playing.
You know, a PlayStation 2.
A PlayStation
Black
2
cube with glowing buttons on it.
Yeah, glow
A
buttons.
PlayStation 2. They don't have them here?
I've heard of them, but never seen one. I didn't know that they were so small now.
It's a lot smaller.
The slim?
I'm just trying to understand what that means.
The sleep model.
That's
Yeah,
slim, yeah.
PlayStation Slim.
The one with the stupid ass flap door that always fucking breaks because it's a piece of shit. Yeah, that one. Yeah, everyone's favorite. All right, sorry for the cut there. Let's get to it, baby. Let's continue. Actually, let's go back a little bit because
They got the slim model.
This is slim. It's a PlayStation.
actually, one second. I want to turn down this light. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little too bright. Is that okay? I could probably bring it down. No, not that. Is that too low? Yeah, it's too low. Yeah? Yeah, that's fine. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. No one cares. Anyway, let's continue.
Slim.
It's a lot smaller than the last one.
What are you two doing? We need to focus.
All right.
What are you two fucking talking about?
I'm focused,
I wish that was a line there. What the fuck are you two talking
and
about?
this will help me focus.
Silver puts the PS2 on the table. Tails turns to Knuckles.
It's fine, Knuckles. He needs to concentrate. Just keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't break anything.
The PlayStation 2 startup noise, it starts in the background.
Silver turns to Knuckles.
It'll be fine. I just need to do this.
Silver puts in the game and turns on the PS2. It shows a familiar sight.
The
here it is.
spinning.
Silver grabs a pad of
I can't make
paper
the
and a
noise, but
pen. He
classic.
begins to sketch the screen.
No, Silver, the TV. Okay, let's see. The main character is a black hedgehog with red shoes.
Oh my god.
There's the
This
logo.
is Shadow?
No, just hold on. Just keep reading. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, it's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Just playing the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
Knuckles picks up the cube from the table and stares at it in disbelief.
What are you doing?
You pick up the PS2. Hey, the disc is spinning. You go scratch the disc if you pick it up.
It's nonfiction. You're playing Shadow's life.
What the fuck? I'm
Put it
sorry.
down.
This is blowing my. This is like some Scream level meta shit.
Civ.
Penny, why did you put Shadow the Hedgehog fandom spoilers in this?
This is all fucking AI Dungeon, I assure you.
I know.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Do you remember a scene or two ago when Shadow the Hedgehog was like,
Well, you know, my operator knows how to play
Yeah.
piano.
I am telling you, we have to keep going. There is some shit in this one.
What?
the Hedgehog was like,
Well, you know, my operator knows how to play
Yeah.
piano.
User, yeah. Whoa. What the fuck? AI Dungeon's doing some shit.
I am telling you, we have to keep going. There
My user knows.
is some shit in this one.
Okay.
Okay. I can't wait.
Shadow
Blow my
appears on the
mind.
screen.
Here he is. That's the main character.
Knuckles
Yeah,
stares
Shadow.
at the screen.
Is this true?
I can't lie to you, Knuckles. You deserve the truth.
We're all
The
video
camera
game
slowly
characters.
zooms in on Silver as the screen
I
turns
just
to
saw
the
the next
second
line.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fuck off.
Holy fuck!
We're all
Interior.
Shadow. It's like Spartacus. We're all
Sky
Shadow.
Garden evening. Shadow stands looking out the window at the city of Acorn in the distance. He walks away from the window and turns to face the door.
All right, the city of
Shadow
Akon.
the Hedgehog.
Holy
Well, that one's actually true.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm
I'm Shadow the
Spartacus.
Hedgehog.
Are there
Fucker.
shadows I should know about?
No, I'm
Who's the real Shadow?
The door opens.
Probably the one that
Shadow
looks
looks
like
to
Shadow.
see who it is. He sees a small flying robot about the size of a soccer ball floats into the room.
What was their cat?
Shadow hides so as not to compromise his position. He has to find what? He has to find the scientist he was supposed to keep an eye on. Can't let him leave. The robot floats around the room, scanning the ground. It stops, scanning the bed Shadow was lying on. The robot looks around the
Sexily.
room, confused. It lifts up into the air, flying out of the room. Shadow stays put, waiting to see where it went. Shadow hears the side. Jesus. Shadow hears the sounds of electric engines. He steps out of the room and into the small hallway. He looks around. The hallway's empty. He hears the engines again, this time coming from behind a door to the right. Shadow opens the door. Inside, he finds a robot with a red circular body and a long black telescope
It's a
for a neck.
Voltorb.
The robot has one large black eye. The robot is plugged into the wall. Shadow recognizes this robot.
It's PS2.
The robot is a security android, or SLIN for short. Shadow knows this robot types records of everything it sees. The last thing Shadow needs right now is for this robot to see him. He pulls out a chaos spear.
Okay.
He pulls out a chaos
He whips out of his little shadow hole.
spear and charges it with dark energy. He enters the room and approaches the robot, ready to destroy it before it can see him.
Fair.
Shadow raises his spear, but stops himself. He notices the robot is looking at him, or rather, through him. The robot doesn't see him. He realizes the robot is blind. Shadow feels stupid.
Okay.
He drops the spear and leaves the room.
Oh, he has one big ass eye. Oh, he's blind. I feel stupid. What the fuck? I would assume he can see me too. A big ass eye.
The robot's voice
drops his spear that he just pulled out of nowhere.
buzzes through the air.
Alright, identified. Unregistered creature detected. Entry denied. Voice authorization required.
Wow, that's really good. What the fuck?
A hatch opens in the robot's body, revealing a screen. A keyboard pops out of the screen.
I don't think that's
Voice
editing too. I think...
authorization.
A hatch on the opposite wall.
I want to say somebody. Is this the same guy? The guy that's doing that voice? I want to say Game Grumps had somebody that could do that at one point in one of their episodes. I used to watch Game Grumps all the time. I think it was Game Grumps. Or was that Oni plays? Either one. Is that the same guy? Because that's really good.
Opens, revealing a red button.
I
Shadow
say
looks
guy,
at
but
it.
it might be.
What
I don't know. I
is-
can't tell who's doing the voice right
Shadow
now.
presses the button. The screen lights up. The keyboard disappears back into the robot's body.
I am Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, I wish.
I wish
That'd be so good, yeah.
Receive voice authorization. Welcome, Master Chief.
The robot's eyes turn from red to green.
Oh, the green!
Identified.
Master Chief.
Unregistered creature detected. Entry denied.
Registered trick.
The robot floats into the corner of the room and shuts off.
Moron.
I need to stop reading that. It just says moron. Why is it? Why did he call him a moron? Why are these little explanation things so fucking long this
Shadow
time?
leaves the robot behind and searches the complex.
They're
He
way
moves
longer
quickly
than
through the
before.
hallways, staying alert for anything out of the ordinary. He keeps his distance, never letting anything get too close. He then hears a familiar voice. It's the scientist he's meant to locate and watch. Shadow follows the sound of the voice. It leads him to a large room filled with scientists working away at their computers. He looks around, trying to find the voice's owner. He looks to the left. He looks to the right. He then sees him in the back of the room. Dr. Gerald is at a terminal.
Hey, Sonic Team, don't be pussies. Make this into a game. it's screw Sonic Frontiers 2. Just make Sonic Destruction.
Reading through some files. He doesn't realize his microphone is on, and he's speaking out loud.
Oh, the camera's on.
And those idiots think I killed them over a few stupid mistakes? You know what? I would.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
The man giggles, as if the thought of murder is amusing to him.
Oh my god, he's the
Dude, Sonic fucking smiled at an entire smoldering city.
Joker.
He's a joker.
The killer.
All those incels will love my movie.
Not even supposed to.
I hated that fucking whole. Only incels like that movie. I'm gonna come over there and I'll punch you right in your penis.
Be here.
Gerald
All right,
closes the
Randall.
file in
All
his
right,
hands
Dante.
and gets up from the terminal. He's about to leave, until he spots Shadow hiding in the shadows. His eyes widen in fear.
He's here.
Silver's not very good at this game.
You mean Shadow?
Shadow steps out of the darkness and approaches Gerald. Gerald trembles in utter terror.
You know what? Holy shit! This AI dungeon doing the everybody's Shadow now for some reason, or I guess Silver's Shadow, ties in with the first episode where Shadow is talking to himself.
You were saying?
I wasn't saying anything.
Gerald seems to know who Shadow is and why he's here.
Liar.
Shadow steps forward and grabs him by the collar of his coat. He lifts him into the air.
Why did you lie?
Why?
Don't you know that lying is against the Lord's plan?
I'm going to
Thou
make
shalt
lying illegal.
Gerald is
Our
unable to
Lord
speak.
Jesus Christ.
Can only tremble in fear. Shadow sees a Dr. Wyatt across the room in a similar predicament. She too is in a state of fear, but her expression tells Shadow she'd rather die than show fear. Shadow drops Gerald on the floor and he looks at her.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? She'd rather die than... Wait, but she chooses a state of fear. Okay, so she doesn't want to show that she's in fear, but she is in fear. She'd rather die than show it. Okay, I get you.
Why would a doctor thrive around death, but be afraid to die?
Whoa.
shit.
Oh, that's a good line. Whoa, that's a good line.
Kind of raw, actually.
What a line.
Holy
That's
shit,
a really good
Shadow.
line.
He walks
pretty
over
good.
to the woman and lifts her into the air. She gasps, too terrified to scream. Shadow takes her
Equal
over to the tank,
opportunity.
the G-type.
The what?
Gerald watches in
I'm sorry, what G-Type, what is this, fucking Resident Evil?
horror,
I'm sorry?
but does nothing to intervene.
Do you know what this is?
Do you bleed?
What did he
Shadow
say?
ASMR.
Do you know what this is? Pulls out a hairbrush.
Starts tapping on it.
He points at the tank. The woman shakes her head.
Liar, liar.
Oh my
drops
god.
her.
Stop! Leave her alone, you monster!
You're a monster, and I'm the hero.
Okay.
The hero does not kill.
Sonic! No.
It struggles to get back up, but upon hearing her words, Shadow drops her again.
Oh, no, wait, you're right. That's one of the 10 Commandments. What did you say?
You heard me.
And it turns out I actually didn't hear what the fuck you just
Yeah.
Wait, this
What
is
is
really
it
raw
saying?
too.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
fucking heard me.
And what would you know of it?
Oh, no, you heard this, okay.
A weakling doctor too cowardly to act.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
Shadow's
Well, when did Shadow become so villainous in this?
communicator chimes in. It's
That
Vector's
must-
voice on the other line.
Shadow! The mission has been scrubbed! The government is onto us! You're being ordered to head back to HQ immediately!
Understood. I'll be there shortly.
He looks at Gerald and Dr. Wyatt.
The mission will just have to wait.
He flips his communicator off and considers his options. He can stun them with a stun gun, knock them out with a gas bomb, or simply kill them.
Wait. Please choose one!
Knock them out with a gas bomb, or simply kill them.
Oh, it's choose your own adventure now. Please choose. It's gonna be like one of those like choose your own adventure things like on the DVD features, you know, like Final Destination 3. Anybody remember that? Yeah, choose your own death. Do you want them to die? Do you want them to die differently?
So we're playing the game though.
Yeah, it does.
So the game. Kill them.
Wait.
Please
Kill them.
choose one.
Fucking
A.
Palpatine over
Stun
here.
gun. B. Knockout gas.
Oh my god.
C.
See,
Kill
kill
them.
them.
All right, everybody.
Kill them with what though? Like the other two stun gun knockout gas. Do I get a gun?
Buddy, everybody
I'm voting
watching
for
this
B.
video, go ahead and post in the
Yeah,
comments
vote.
below.
Click
to
on those
choose one.
annotations.
Click on this annotation
There's a
and
poll
you're gonna go
available
ahead
in
and
the description.
Here's what
I
I need
vote-
you to do. I need you to write a letter. I need you to write a letter to your local government office, and I need you to tell them your choice.
Send your choice to P.O. Box
All right,
420.
everybody. I think we're getting the results in. Seems to be C. Kill them.
Yeah. See? Kill. It was my vote that mattered. I put it in there.
I'll tear them apart.
Every vote counts.
As Gerald and Dr. Wyatt wait for their fate, Shadow laughs maniacally and takes a step towards the two of them. Gerald closes his eyes and braces for impact.
Braces
Dr.
for
Wyatt does the
impact.
same. Shadow grabs Gerald with unnatural speed and holds him in the air.
Do you
He likes to
know
hold people
why
there, huh?
Experiment failed.
Experiment? You mean the ultimate life form? That was no experiment. It was an unadulterated forward progress. I mean, just look at what it did to your friend.
Gerald presses a button on a nearby console. A
one,
screen lights
Sonic?
up with security footage of the battle between Sonic and the ultimate life form. Sonic lies on the floor, taking his final breath.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Maybe not, but it's what made the project so interesting. And it's what gave me the idea.
Shadow drops Gerald.
Idea.
Yes, the idea that by creating life, you can avoid death.
Avoid death. You can't avoid death. You can only postpone it.
Precisely.
Gerald smiles as if he's just won an argument.
I'm so...
I like the script roast him. Yeah, he smiles like fucking there was some argument to be won or some shit.
Smart.
I'm so smart.
Gerald Robotnik is a skeptic
I am so
YouTuber.
I am so smart. SMRT.
Anytime somebody says something in contradiction,
Let's say, for the sake of argument.
Exactly.
I'm so
Shadow,
smart.
why don't they just sell their houses and move?
I thought that was in the script. I was like, what?
Why do they call it oven when they oven the cold food out hot?
Tell me, Shadow, if
That's actually
we evolved from monkeys, then why are there still monkeys?
They should just print
Gotcha,
money.
bitch.
Sell their houses to who, Gerald? Fucking Aquaman?
Come now, Shadow. If women are oppressed, then why silence? Hypocrite.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Women are oppressed, then why silence?
Hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on that which we cannot prove. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog?
And yet you are in a society. Curious.
Oh my god.
Vector chimes in again on the communicator.
Shadow, please tell me you're on your way.
I just got done telling you I was.
Stop fucking asking
Stop
me.
nagging me, Mom.
Shadow glares at Gerald and uses chaos control to teleport out of the room. Gerald sighs in disappointment.
Bye.
No more fun.
The video cuts to static, then goes back to the news report. The anchor is standing in front of the ruins of Station Square.
What was that foot? Was that all recorded?
Wait, was that on the
I think
screen?
it was,
Wait,
I think it was the video of Sonic.
No,
that
I
was,
think
that was on the screen of the PlayStation 2.
yeah, the video of Sonic
I
oh,
dying.
true.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
right
seen
over the PS2. Oh my god. Because they're in the game. That's why there was a choice. Oh my god. I'm lost. I'm fucking lost, bro.
It's supposed to be like an avant-garde cut.
But among the rubble and carnage, remaining citizens of Station Square just have one question. Who was behind
What the
this
fuck is
destruction?
going on?
And what happens when they return? Hungry for more.
That's not my question, but alright.
Exterior city streets. Day.
Hungry. Yummy.
Sonic the Human struts down the streets, a cigarette hanging from his mouth.
God, that's so
His clothes are heavily gothic, and his hair is dyed an obnoxious shade of red.
Oh, he's Shadow awesome!
He saw a bunch
Spider-Man
of preps and he
3.
put up his middle finger at them.
I like died is spelled like he was dead.
He's turning into a crust punk.
He's turning into Shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
My town. Bad guys better watch out. I'm gonna kick their asses.
He laughs at his own terrible joke.
That was a joke.
So where to?
Sonic spies a trio of figures sitting in a park bench.
Oh, is he talking to himself?
They're heavily damaged, and they seem to be covered in scales. As he gets closer,
Oh, he's a
he
scaly.
realizes they're robots.
Hello.
No, scaly bots. Let's
What
go.
the hell?
Sonic looks around.
Oh, yeah.
There are dozens of the figures, all similar to the three on the bench. He walks over. Sonic leans forward and squints, trying to read what is left of the plaque at the base of the bench. He manages to make out one word. Friends.
Oh, my
What
favorite
the
show.
fuck is going on?
Alright, let me read that again. I won't read it. There are those other figures all similar to the three at the bench. He walks over. Sonic leans forward and squints, trying to read what is left of the plaque at the base of the bench. You manage. What is this, like the Matrix? Like the fuck? You see fucking Anderson's name on fucking the bench.
These
in the
are
background?
clearly
Oh
friends.
shit, is this the bench from Friends?
The robots are littered throughout the city. All that's left are their exoskeletons, broken beyond repair. As he walks back to the bench, his communicator begins to beep. He flips it open.
What?
His communicator starts to beep. What?
Shadow, why aren't you at the base?
Not Shadow. You got the wrong number. Screw off.
Why is Sonic on the same line as the villain line?
Oh my god, the callbacks.
Because Sonic's a villain. He's not even. First of all, he's not even. He's a human. And also, he smiled at the ruin of a town. Maybe it was a bad town. I don't remember exactly. I'm assuming it was a good. I don't know. It was a bad town. Bad town.
It's all connecting. It's all. Oh my god, the callbacks. It's all connecting. It's all
connected. It's all connected.
Actually, I don't
It's
think
Star
I
Wars. It
have.
rhymes.
Okay.
Okay.
Confidence.
What is that?
That makes no sense.
Vector?
What?
Actually, I don't think I have.
Confidence.
I got the wrong number.
If, like, you got a call from a stranger and you just told them, sorry, wrong number, and they told you.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's happened to me before.
That's like taking shit.
So you've lived this whole story then.
Yeah, this is her story.
You know how this ends.
Wait, this script is non-fiction. It's telling the story of Sophie's life.
Switch the name Sonic with
Sonic
Sophie.
says, "That's right. I'm Sophie."
That's why Sonic's turning into a human.
Okay, so
I'm Sophie the human.
Who's being played by? Who's the user?
I don't know.
Shit.
It's
The
SnapCube.
camera pans out, revealing dozens of these robots scattered throughout the city.
Vector, it's Sonic. Shadow's on a different line. Is there something I can help you with?
Actually, yes. I'm sending you a video of what we saw in the news. We need your help identifying it.
The video footage begins to play on the small screen of the communicator. It shows hundreds of these robots, identical to those that litter the streets of this forsaken city.
So, what do you think?
So?
This is definitely the work of the...
A tremor shakes the earth, knocking the communicator from Sonic's hand. He
I like
scrambles to recover it.
I like that that's like one of my pet peeves in video games. Whenever there's a line of dialogue that gets cuts. That gets cut. You know, like they're like interrupted. But for video games, they always fuck it up where it's like someone's reading like, "Guys, I need to tell you and then there's like a pause, and then the line happens that interrupts, but it's never like it never connects well. Not that this is a video game, this is real life, but I'm just saying. I don't know why I was just thinking about that recently. That's why I brought it up.
Shit! What the hell was that?
An aftershock, probably. We're on the outskirts of Station Square.
What?
You're still on that bench?
Yeah?
What? The friends bench?
Later, we'll come to you.
How did he know about the bench? How did he know about the bench?
They're FaceTiming.
Because he was over on the bench.
Yeah, he is the bench.
Surveillance state.
Yeah, that's right. He's a
Well,
he's
here's
the head of a
the problem,
surveillance
though.
state.
Over and drones
Here's
flying
the
over the
thing.
city.
Here's the problem
Were you
that you haven't
not
thought
paying
about, though.
attention?
How do you know they're invisible?
Well, he
They're
just
walking around in subway.
walking around.
Oh yeah, the guys that walk around. I forgot about the tight suit guys.
It's that easy. You
But
need to
the
look
question-
for the
but
man
the-
in the tight suit
okay.
with the glasses.
This is the question. How come Shadow didn't bust the car door window open?
Okay, but the question is, who is the man in the tight suit with the glasses?
You are
Slender
Alfred.
Man.
Wait,
Alfred.
what?
It's me.
Alfred, get the fuck out of my room.
The invisible satellite.
The communicator line closes. Sonic pockets the device and sits down on the bench. On top of the robots, I guess. From out of view, we hear Amy's voice call to Sonic.
Sonic!
She runs up to his side, panting.
Please, stay here. This is no place for someone like you.
Her voice trembles. It's clear she's
'cause she's
terrified of
human?
what lies ahead, but feels obligated to see it through.
Oh wait, hold on.
Sonic sighs.
This is getting weird.
He feels he has no choice but to help the girl. He takes her hand in his, not knowing whether or not she'll accept his assistance.
Amy, what are you talking about?
Don't really
Of
like
course
that.
I'll help.
I don't really like that. He's a human now.
Sonic nods.
Oh, him and Elise can fuck now. Oh no, is that why they made him human?
Smiling at her. She gives him a big hug.
She's only like 2 feet tall, so it's really awkward. But whatever.
I promise I'll do everything I can
Wait.
to help you too.
Wait, hold on. Is Sonic... Did they explain that if Sonic was normal human size, or is it like Mario, where he's like small little fucking... I didn't even think about that. It's like when you're in New Donk City in Mario Odyssey, you're like a little fucking gremlin, everybody else is a normal sized human. It's like, what the fuck?
He chuckles to himself, amused by her... Oh god, I hate this word.
To help you too.
He chuckles to himself,
Naivete.
amused by her... Oh god, I hate this word.
Naivete.
Amused by her naivety.
Naivety? Naivete.
Naivete.
They don't put the
amused by her.
Come on. Amused by her nativity.
nativity. You're amused by Jesus.
Her naivete. If she only knew the things he's seen,
the
monsters he's fought. The two walk towards
She
the wreckage
knows,
of the
though.
train station. On the way, they pass another bench with another plaque on it. The plaque reads Daedalus in large, fancy letters.
Oh, what?
What does that say?
Daedalus in
This
large,
is Daedalus,
fancy
you
letters.
What does that say?
She points to the plaque.
Oh shit!
Sonic looks at it, squinting in an effort to read it.
Is he blind? He's glasses.
Daedalus. Strange.
It's in big fancy letters. Don't forget that.
That's the same name as I heard during my transformation.
What?
What's it mean?
He thinks for a moment, then shakes his head.
No, I'm sure about this. It was the name of the scientist who did this to me.
He takes a few steps, then turns back around.
The city's layout is very simple. A road leads into the center where the train station is located.
What?
All the other roads branch off from it, creating a perfect grid. Let's start there.
They continue walking. The sun beats down on them, and soon they find themselves drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Nasty.
As they walk, strange noises sound in the distance. Occasionally, a
The
strange
sound of the police.
person walks by, staring at them with dead eyes.
Dead.
It's not quite real, as if the inhabitants are all nothing more than ghosts.
Hi, I'm a ghost.
Well, they did get killed in the last episode.
Yeah, they all die.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
reach the
exactly.
train
Or we're in a video game. I think maybe still. I'm not 100% sure where we are.
station, in the end of the road. In front of them is a short wall, and then the tracks beyond it. Nothing else is in sight.
This is it.
She sighs and wipes her forehead with the back of her sleeve. A moment of silence passes between them.
I have to leave now.
Sonic nods.
Yeah. She fucking thing. She walked and Sonic gave a hug. I have to leave. Bye.
It's like a fucking toddler. Just like, I have to go now.
It's written as if it's like wistful, but the way he delivered it was.
I have to go.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese now.
I have to go now.
Like,
My
it's
planet
very, like,
Mom and Dad don't talk anymore.
I have to leave.
Sonic
Bye.
nods. He doesn't try to convince her to stay, or even say goodbye.
Because he doesn't
He
like
knows
that
it's for the
bitch.
best.
I just wanted to thank you for all your help.
She wraps her arms around him in a big hug.
No, stop hugging me.
I'll never forget you.
Sonic wraps his arms around her, giving her a reassuring squeeze. He closes his eyes, as if thinking,
Wraps his hands
God, I
around
wish
her
I could come with you.
Whoa.
Hey,
Okay.
It's not spelled like that. It's not spelled the other.
Doesn't want to die.
Goodbye.
I don't want to fucking die. I don't really care about you. I just want to go where you are.
She turns and begins to walk away. He opens his eyes and releases her from his grasp,
Wait, what?
watching as she disappears into the city streets.
Wait, she begins to walk away and then releases her? She's like in the process of walking away, still holding on to her.
Sonic turns back around. He looks down at the plaque on the bench. The same bench she's sitting on.
wait, hold on. What is happening? Wait.
Sonic turns back around. He looks down at the plaque on the bench. The same bench she's sitting on.
Wait, keep going.
He picks up the plaque and reads it.
I love it because it has the energy of like when you accidentally like get too far away from an NPC that's like expositioning.
Right. They're talking to you at a normal volume, but you're like fucking 3 miles away doing a different mission.
It's like they're still talking about the world building and stuff, but you're like exploring and picking up physics objects and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
fuck.
like when you think you're done with the conversation with someone and you
shit.
start walking
Yeah.
away,
Yeah,
but then
it's
you
like
keep talking.
the
You're like,
War of
"Oh,
Gilgamesh happened in
Oh, my family's filled with people like that. All right, we're done talking. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. And then I had a. Oh, fuck.
keep talking. You're
The
like,
War of
"Oh,
Gilgamesh happened in 19...
There's something really funny about just listening to somebody slowly get further away from the microphone.
Greetings, traveler. Have you
heard all about how the
No. It's-
Anyways, I really.
Wait.
Anyways, I really.
No, guys. See, the thing is, we fucking finally figured out. We figured out the trick to making comedy is just to move
slowly further away.
Literally anything you say at all can be really funny.
No, but like
it's working!
It's true because the more times you tell a joke, the funnier it gets.
Is this how it works? Is this how it works? Hello?
We're getting closer. Stop.
We're gonna be
Well, Jackson, you're
looks like it.
close. You got it, bud. You got it, bud.
I shouldn't do that. My microphone is the clip on my microphone that's holding my the clip on my microphone that's holding it onto the fucking mic arm is like about to break.
You got it.
Okay. All right.
Man, I fucking love Monkey Watch.
Check out this line. He looks at the bench. The plaque is gone now.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he picked it up.
He was haunted
It's
that
not on
whole
the
time.
bench
He was
anymore.
Want to reenact
He
the
rubs
next
his
line?
eyes and looks again, but it's still gone.
Oh, I thought.
Daedalus. Who was he? Why did he do this to me?
Why is there a fucking? Why did it disappear? Like he's gonna forget it's a Daedalus. What the fuck?
He tries to recall the night he transformed into what he is now. He tries to recall where his name, Daedalus, came from, and how it entered his
what?
mind. How it became
Oh,
the
this
key
name.
to
Oh,
his
they said his
confusion.
name.
But nothing's there. It's all black. Darkness.
Oh, is that what
It's
black is?
maddening trying to remember. Shadow. How did he remember all those years ago? He was once lost, too. He must have some secret to remembering. Sonic had to get in contact with Shadow, fast. He would know what to do. He always did. Perhaps with his help, this mystery could be solved. Sonic takes off down the road, following it through the city streets.
I mean, this is already a better adaptation of Scooby-Doo than the Velma show.
That feels like an actual Sonic story beat.
Right? Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Ghost of Shadow appears.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that wall of text coming up?
That
Him saying,
does.
"Hey, really annoying not being able to remember
Sucks,
anything." huh?"
done it. God, Shadow must know the secret to remembering. Just period. Just,
Of course, yeah.
How does
he's
he
so good
know
at
He's
it.
really
how to
good at remembering
remember?
stuff.
He's so good. At
Richard, get your my favorite Shadow line from any of the dubs is probably after rewatching them. I rewatched them recently. One of my favorite ones is like, "Where'd you get your brain store?" And it did zoom in. I don't know why that popped in my head. I just had to get it.
Of course, yeah.
How does
he's so
he
good
know?
at
He's
it.
really
to
good at remembering
remember.
stuff.
He's so
He's
good at
remembered all
remembering.
kinds of things before.
He is
so
the
good at
best at
retaining
remembering.
his
That's a
memory.
superpower. Is past sight.
Past sight.
Oh god, I
Just wait,
glanced
wait,
down
go,
and
keep
saw
going.
the fucking wall of
Oh,
text.
jeez. Interior City Hall, evening. Silver and Knuckles sit in front of the PlayStation 2 screen. Knuckles is in awe at the information he just learned. It makes no sense to him.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Period.
Wait a minute.
Some important drink.
Your Shadow? That can't be right. I've seen Shadow and I've seen you, and you two are nothing alike.
That's because Shadow is a creature of pure darkness and negative energy. He's
Holy
pure
shit! Good
evil.
luck with this next.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what I'm
god! Are you fucking kidding me?
thinking about.
You go, you go.
So scared.
No, that's not what evil is.
Trust me, he is. But I'm getting off topic. Shadow was once a normal hedgehog until one fateful day when Dr. Eggman attacked our village. He killed my mother and destroyed our home.
What?
But it wasn't just any village. It was a place called Soliana, a haven for
Soli-
hedgehogs and a place of great magical power. As most fairy tales do, this one starts with a princess.
Her name was Elise.
Elise, and she was the princess of Soliana. She was beloved by all, especially my father, King Gerald. She
Oh
was
no!
beautiful.
Wait, King Gerald? She was beautiful?
Fuck. Prince
Wait,
Shadow.
there's a lot
wait,
taken here. Go.
She was beautiful. Soliana was a small kingdom, but it was rich with magic and the land was very fertile. The people there were happy and my family ruled them well. I was an only child, and one day I hoped to rule at my father's side. That was until Dr. Eggman came and burned it all to the ground. When the attack began, I wasn't in Soliana. I was at an offshore paradise kingdom called Epirus on a school trip. Epirus was a very rich kingdom.
Hey, who the fuck gives a shit?
Us to see how the school wanted us to see how the upper class.
What is this? Why this information is not needed?
Look, I get it. Sad.
I remember it was on Friday.
Past all that, that still doesn't explain how you and Shadow can be the same person.
We're not done. Don't worry. Hey, Knuckles, wait. She got another wall of text for you.
It was a Friday. I'm sorry, this fucking reminds me of when my brother was a toddler and I'd be looking for something and I'd be like, hey Sean, do you know where my Game Boy is? And he'd be like, yeah, and he'd take me into like every room of the house being like, it's not in here.
That's really hard. That's
Oh my god. Dude, we only have so much left on our fucking life clock, bro. Just give me like a damn Game Boy. I need to catch Pikachu.
There's a lot to take in here.
That's what this feels like.
There's a lot to take in here, but I'll wait until the rest of this is done before I say anything.
I'm getting to that. As I said, it was a Friday. The day wasn't over though. We were having a picnic. The teachers wanted us to stay the weekend, but I really wanted to go home.
What?
It was my
Stay the
dad's
weekend
birthday
at
on
school?
Sunday. I remember I was feeling down on that day. Everyone at school was friends, but I had no one at home.
Stop rambling,
I
bitch!
just wanted to go
I will
back
kill
to
you.
Soliana. The adults
Silver, I will
started
put my thumbs in your eyes.
arguing amongst themselves. I wasn't really paying attention, but it was something about maintaining a low profile and not wanting to start any trouble. I didn't want to get in trouble, so I quietly packed up my stuff. I left the school and I left school and was riding home on my hoverboard when I saw something headed for the surface.
You had a hoverboard with you?
It was a meteorite from the ground, I guess.
Oh my
Of course.
god.
Wait.
This is something from the surface meteorite. Okay.
I rubbed my eyes, but it didn't go away. I saw a glimpse of something shiny falling from the meteorite.
Is the
And
shadow?
then it exploded. The king and queen of Epirus were in.
What are you talking about? What does Empress have to do with anything now? I thought we were talking about the Haven of Hedgehogs.
What is going on? Keep going, though. Keep going.
I like the video game they were playing made more sense than in the real life.
The king and queen of Epirus were in that meteor. They died on impact.
What do you mean they died upon impact? What impact? The meteorite was on the ground already. Impact of what? The explosion? My brain hurts.
Surely Silver must have gotten in trouble for that.
I didn't get in trouble though.
Oh, well, that's good. The king and queen are dead. At least you didn't get in
Show up
trouble.
the next day.
For what?
They looked
Oh.
for me for days, but they never found me. I changed too much.
Wait.
For me for days, but they never found me. I changed too much.
I changed too much. He's Shadow, and he changed himself to Silver.
He's Shadow.
Yeah, I get it.
Did he like originally look like Shadow?
Like Shadow, he looked like Shadow.
Next line.
Next two lines are extremely important.
Okay.
Silver.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's just get back to Shadow.
Oh my god. Silver. Oh, let's talk about. Let's get back to Shadow. You are Shadow. I thought.
Originally looked like Shadow.
Oh, I like Knuckles. Okay.
And then he was hit by a meteor, and now he's Silver.
Maybe.
So a lot to take in that is that Elise was the princess of Soliana, but
Yeah.
also Silver was part of the royal family and an only
And an
child.
only child, right.
Which means that Elise had to marry into the family, which means she kissed another fucking hedgehog.
God damn it!
Oh shit, she probably did more than that.
Hedgehogs to kiss. Oh.
She can't keep getting away with this!
He can't keep getting away with it!
Okay.
Okay.
Tyler, the creator.
Okay.
Okay.
Tails and Eggman enter
Well, fucking Saitama, okay.
the room again. Tails is carrying some sort of toolbox, and the doctor is carrying a big metal briefcase. They put them on the table and open them up.
I'm done. Are you?
Yes, I'm done. Let's see if this does the trick.
Tails and Dr. Eggman take 2 electrodes each and attach them to their heads. They make sure they're secure, then flip a few switches on the briefcase.
Inception?
So don't worry. It's perfectly safe.
I wasn't worried.
You were thinking it.
Nope.
Yes, you were. Well, stop thinking whatever it is you were thinking then.
I was thinking I'm about to fucking shove these wires right up your ass, man.
He flips another switch. Electricity begins to course through each of their bodies, but they don't scream or make any indication of pain. Instead, they close their eyes.
I love the music knows what the cuts out.
Tilt their
Cut
heads
out,
back.
whatever.
Doctor!
What?
What if it doesn't work?
It'll work.
But what if it doesn't?
It will work!
Can you at least give us a percentage on whether or not it'll work?
No!
Let's try to get along, shall we?
He flips the switch again, and soon they all fall unconscious. Cut.
What?
Interior chaotic building. Night.
They all died. Brain hemorrhage. Rest in peace. Anyway.
Interior chaotics building. Night. Rouge steps into the main headquarters of the Chaotix, Book of Prophecies in hand. She sees Shadow, Vector, and Charmy all excitedly discussing plans for their next mission. She walks up to the group and slaps the book down in front of them.
You know, not to sound ungrateful, but for a subplot surrounding the Chaotix, I would assume that Knuckles would be a little bit more involved.
I'm sorry, I tried so fucking hard, Chase.
Where's Espio?
So Chase is here. He's just like, all right. So
I think it's.
Where's
Espio is a character.
Got it. Yeah, sorry.
Isn't in this. Espio the Chameleon is a character in the Sonic the
Got it.
Hedgehog
Sorry.
comics.
Sorry.
Come
Of
on.
course.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
I think
Don't you know that? Silly.
He has been around the whole time. He's just invisible.
Yeah, he's just.
He's the invisible.
He's the invisible satellite.
He's the invisible satellite.
Oh.
But how would you know if
really
he was invisible?
Oh
Well, you see, because then Vector will be wearing a tight suit and sunglasses.
It's so easy. If you want to find the invisible Chaotix member, just look for the satellite in a tight suit and sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look for the invisible satellite.
The 3 chuckle.
So, you went and read it then?
You know damn well
Don't say
I
Reddit.
did. What's this?
What's this?
That is the ancient journal of an ancient mage. He made lots of predictions, most of which have already come true.
Ancient predictions.
Yeah, big whoop.
Whose deal is?
I
great
told
question.
you about him. He's the guy I got these powers from.
You never told us his name, let alone that he had a journal of prophecy, or that he intended to turn our friend into a weird human man.
I never met him, so how would I know?
How's he weird? They haven't explained why he's weird. Why am I holding this? Like they haven't explained what he even looks like. I want to know what Sonic looks like as a human. Maybe they did at the end. I don't remember. But I feel like that's something you need to explain every time they talk about Sonic. Every time Sonic is brought up, yeah, him and his weird human hands and his blue hair.
Stop talking in circles and explain!
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your brain was big enough to handle it.
I'm literally going to eat your ass out!
Oh, okay. Fine.
Are you supposed to kill yourself tomorrow?
He opens the book, turning to a page
That was
has
Charmy, right? That said that. I don't
symbols and letters written in blood red ink.
Tomorrow.
You guys ever heard of the Harbingers?
Oh my god. Never.
Stop adding new things.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell.
They were some sort of cult that worshipped Dark Gaia around the time of the Middle Ages.
And
Sonic and the Black Knight.
I don't know. That's all it says.
That was good. That was good.
Bruce snatches the book and reads the passages for herself.
Gimme! You're lying. I literally just read this a few hours ago.
Then why the fuck are you asking? I'm not.
I wanted to see if you knew.
I'm not lying. And what's the point of all this anyway?
The point is, we're in a whole heap of trouble. If this Daedalus has it out for you, then he's probably not going to be the only one.
Hell if I care. By the way, what's all this about someone turning into a human? You seem keen to skip the details of that
Thank
part.
you. Please explain what he looks like.
You're not gonna like it.
I already don't like it. Just tell me.
Sonic the Hedgehog has been transformed, seemingly by Daedalus, into a human being. No one knows how it happened, but he was killed and resurrected in that form. Once he came to, he met with us at City Hall and beat the shit out of Mayor Kane.
And you let him get away with that?
Yeah.
Damn, kids today get all the powers. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Never mind.
And you let him get away with that?
Yeah.
I thought Shadow just said that. I was reading it.
Holy shit, this next one.
He's the fastest thing in existence. He's not getting caught by a bunch of fucks like us.
Damn kids today! Getting all the powers?
What the fuck is wrong with kids these days?
You know me? A crocodile?
We're back to that again.
Maybe we should just focus on our next move.
A bunch of fucks like us.
Good idea. Probably the first one you've had. We need to... Sorry.
I'm going to eviscerate you.
I'd like to see you try. We need to find Daedalus and bring him down.
How exactly do you expect us to do that? He's probably hiding out in some abandoned castle where nobody dares go.
Good thing we don't fear the impossible then. We'll just camp out there and wait for him. And when he arrives, we'll take him out and bring him back here as prisoner.
What if he's got some sort of magical protection?
What if he's got a lot of magical protection?
What if he's only got a little bit of magic? What if he's got all the magical protection? I swear to God, I will not be the one to fall to some mage.
Hating wizards.
Wait,
I fucking hate wizards.
That whole sequence feels like something that we would actually come up with on a dub.
Yeah, this is like dumb dialogue.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
for
this
sure.
is actually the best line. This is like moon logic I need to adopt for like the future dubs. I don't think he's likely to have protection against us. He's probably expecting the military to come after him, not a bunch of super-powered animals.
So, where are we gonna search?
Suddenly, their conversation is interrupted by the door to the office slamming open. On the other side stands, speak of the devil, Sonic the Human. He locks eyes with Shadow.
Stop calling him Sonic the Human. I hate it.
Pleadingly. Sonic begins to speak, but Shadow shuts him down immediately.
Don't even try to plead your case. You know damn well what you did.
Sonic nods, looking defeated.
Shadow, I understand you're pissed. I mean, you have every right to be, but I'm begging you, hear me out. I need help, and it's something only you can help me with.
Make it quick. I haven't got all day.
Sonic nods, breathing deeply. He looks at his friends nervously.
I can't remember anything. Nothing after our talk in the hotel room or before waking up.
Oh,
like
I forgot you had the meeting in the hotel room.
this. Shadow, I know you of all hedgehogs understand.
I just remembered he sits in the bathtub. Oh, sorry.
What it's like to have a piece of you missing. I need to know how this happened. What happened to the city? Why I feel almost joyful when I look at the state it's in. I need to know.
Okay, at least they're addressing that.
So, that's your plea then. You're just going to shamelessly appeal to my sense of loss. For a time before I had my memories taken from me. Well, I have a plea of my own. A warning to you and your little friends. Cross me, and I'll do worse than take your memories.
Shadow turns away from the trio before stopping.
Shadow's got some good lines in this.
Shit.
You did this to me?
Wait, I'm sorry.
You did this to
trio before stopping.
Shit.
You did this to me?
Oh, quietest shit that's ever been uttered by a man.
Not exactly. I just didn't stop my subordinate. He strictly follows orders.
Oh, man.
That's how he became a commander in the first place.
Oh man.
Sorry, Robbie's dying right now.
Whoa! It's so funny. Fuck me.
Shadow turning away. Oh shit.
Damn.
So fucking funny.
Like he accidentally gave it like he meant to do a cooler turnaround, but he like tripped on something.
He just admitted that he took his memories. Yeah, he incriminated himself.
Yeah, take that shadow line again, Ryan.
I love that line, by the way. I love it so much. It's so good. Just it's saying right there, shadow shit.
Not exactly. I just didn't stop my subordinate. He strictly follows orders. That's how he became a commander in the first place.
He points to a nearby soldier.
Get rid of these assholes.
The soldier salutes before a bunch of them restrain Shadow's friends.
Let me go! Let go of me, you stupid fuck!
The soldier knocks out a protesting Charmy easily.
Holy shit!
Damn, easily. I want to put him easily.
Easily.
Shut
Shadow
up,
shakes
dumb beef bitch.
his head before turning to the rest of the group.
What a terrible waste of resources.
They're children!
So were the soldiers that died under my command. We all make sacrifices in the name of victory.
Some Metal Gear shit there.
What the hell are you playing at, Shadow?
Stop Shadow 2012.
What would
Shadow 2012.
Shadow 2012.
Shadow-ny 2012.
Holy fuck.
What would Elise think of this? Killing children, even if they aren't monsters. It's
Oh my god, I don't want to imagine naked Sonic out there masturbating.
not what she would want.
Killing children,
Even if they are boo boys.
Sonic hates
Hey, go back.
Killing children.
killing children, even if they aren't monsters. It's not what she would want.
Killing children, even if they are boo boys.
Yeah, even if they are monsters.
I
Caught
thought
Shadow on the holograms. Killing younglings.
Killing younglings.
I thought you were smart. Yet you still haven't learned anything. Fine. I'll assist you this once.
Shadow waves his hand over his face, and suddenly, it's as if an illusion
He's John
begins to
Cena
fade
now.
away.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
was thinking the same thing.
see him.
Just
His figure morphing away from the familiar and revealing something new.
What?
Something sinister.
It's
And
over.
something unexpected. The transformation completes, and in front of them, where Shadow once stood, stands Daedalus.
I knew it.
Daedalus begins to chuckle, a low rumbling emanating from his throat.
So Silver is Shadow, and this Shadow is actually Daedalus. All right. What a twist.
Daedalus? What the hell?
What, you never suspected me?
Shadow said you were dead!
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's someone goes, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He didn't know. I used my power over the mind to make him think I was dead.
Why?
No one said you were dead.
Alec Rouge is just like, nah, this script don't make no fucking sense.
I needed time to plan after that fool Dr. Eggman attacked my home. He calls us monsters now, but he's the one that unleashed horrors upon this world.
I didn't say that.
Shut up, me! I'm just using my gifts to better the world.
That's bullshit, and you know it!
Wait, I lost where I was. Yeah, that's
Sadly,
that's why I picture a cartoon alligator saying
you
that.
see it that way.
You're right about one thing. This world does need help. Or it doesn't need help from someone like you.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Doesn't need.
Wait,
do
why
you
is
mean?
it? Okay, I guess it's a shadow.
I do like a fucking Jekyll Hyde situation where I turn back to Shadow.
You twitch,
and
you
I
twitch
start-
really quickly.
Yeah.
In your head turns into Shadow.
I'm trying not to look at the script, so sometimes I'm like a little confused with it.
To you, nothing is ever enough. You can never be happy with what you have.
Exactly. You're slowly going insane and don't even realize it.
Wait, when I'm going insane.
I don't know. All right, sorry for the pause there. Sure that was abrupt as hell. I've been gone for actually like 30 minutes. Went to go get a drink, did a couple of things. I went to go check my mail, and guess what? Look at this. I got my new mic arm replacement thing. The thing I was bitching about earlier in this, if you remember. Oh, anyway, I got that, so that was cool. I replaced that. So anyway, let's continue forward. Wait, you good? Okay. Because I touched some stuff. I don't want to miss. Mike's good? Sounds all right? Okay. Anyway, we got 15 minutes left. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. I don't know why I timed it. I don't know why I always time it.
Now, where is the real Shadow?
Yeah, I'd like to get back to my mission.
Wait, let's go back.
Wait, when I'm going insane.
Now, where is the real Shadow?
Yeah, I'd like to get back to my mission.
The real Shadow is dead. He has been dead for years.
Well, Silver was. Oh,
You
wait, they
just
think
didn't
he's
want to
dead.
accept it. Soon, even you
Are
will
we in the
abandon
game?
your mission and join.
Sonic, you have to
We're not
think
in
about
the
the
game.
accident. It was 20 years ago.
You need to move on. That's why Amy faded away and the plaque wasn't there.
What? Oh, that better be the
That's
place.
why they went to like just like a fucking busted up wall and
That's
she was
why
just
all the
like,
residents of the town are ghosts.
She faded away at a
Right.
at a train station.
They're not
The
ghosts.
trio.
You are. It's like fucking the
They
others.
look at each other.
Spoilers.
Concern evident on their face. Shadow the Hedgehog? Dead?
Dead?
Interior, mayor's office. Night. A beaten up and broken Jason King,
fuck.
the mayor of Station Square,
Okay.
limps into his office. Sonic the Human beat him within an inch of his life.
Sonic the Human. I hate
Now it's time to take his revenge. For the good of the city, that monster has to go. He approaches his desk. Suddenly, the door slams shut.
You don't mind if I turn on the lights, do you? Sinister and... Wait.
No, read that line!
Wait, we have to read it. Always. Well, yeah. It's a part of the same thing.
This is Gerald breaking the fourth wall.
Dude, that's totally like a Jim Carrey line if he was playing Eggman here. I mean, I guess he's playing Gerald. But...
Dude, sarcastically, I'm in.
Jason turns towards the voice and is petrified with fear when he sees who it is. Gerald Robotnik.
Not who you expected. Don't worry.
Oh, with the voice, yeah.
Most don't.
What do you want from me?
Oh, just a chat.
The room is
Please don't
illuminated,
beat me up.
revealing the devious smirk on Gerald's face. He sits in a chair with 2 more behind Jason.
Please, have a seat.
What do you want?
He has 2 more chairs
want to
behind Jason.
talk to you about Eggman.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I see the mouse move, I'm like, what?
You helped me once, didn't you? When he was framed for...
What?
You helped me.
Frame for what?
Oh my god.
I'm not reading it.
You helped me once, didn't you? When he was framed for murder of dozens of people, you defended him.
What do you mean framed? Everyone knows he did it.
Idiot!
Everybody knows
Man was
that.
too smart to do something so stupid. He didn't actually attack that village. To think otherwise is neither naivety or simply revisionism.
What are you getting at?
Please, what are you getting at?
You're more intelligent than that, King. I'm saying that the government...
When he says king, it sounds like how you say it online. Yes, king. Yes, king.
Specifically the military, framed him. For what purpose, I can't say.
Go on.
Well, if you insist.
Honestly,
I don't have proof, only theory.
I never understood that when someone says go on, like, yeah, I'm then just stop my story. Go on. Yeah, I was just taking a slight pause. You don't need to say go on. Like, what the fuck?
However, I can safely say that this is no simple conspiracy. You may be familiar with Project Shadow.
It was a little more than a decade, my guy.
The government project from over a decade ago? You're saying that it actually
Technically, that's
existed?
true. It's longer than that,
Oh,
but
it did.
still
And
right.
It still does.
I don't believe you. If this was the case, the public would have been made aware of it a long time ago.
Of course they wouldn't. That's the whole point of a secret project.
That's it. Yeah.
But the shadow we have now doesn't even remotely resemble the project specifications.
Oh, stupid.
Wait, this next line.
Idiot.
Hello? Hello? King? Anyone home? You gotta think. You gotta
Hello?
You gotta think.
Wait, the next line.
Think.
But the shadow we have now doesn't even remotely resemble the project specifications. I've seen him with my own eyes. He can't even change into a human.
What?
Huh? Dude, what?
Not without extensive surgery. However,
What?
that was
What are you
never
talking
the
about?
intent
What
of
are you
the
talking
project.
about?
He was to operate alongside the so-called good guys as a double agent.
What?
Look how well that went.
I've this has to be how like parents feel whenever like someone explains a video game, a complicated video game to them, you know, like or anything complicated to them. Like they're like, what?
He helps them on a daily basis. Some double agent he turned out to be.
All the better, as far as I'm concerned. At least this way, I can keep an eye on him.
What?
Please,
What?
Mr. King, as head of the anti-rebel government task force, I'd be a poor excuse for a
Sorry,
spy
what?
if I couldn't tell when one
he's
of
a
them
spy
had
now.
gone rogue.
You're saying there's a
Rouge?
mole in the group?
It would appear so.
It's like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where it just like it's all improv. There's I think there was one game in Whose Line Is It Anyway where like someone just says a word and then they have to go by like someone says a word and then like Drew Carey picks that word and you have to continue whatever you're saying but make it about that word instead or something like that. That's what it feels like. There's a game like that. Maybe it wasn't Whose Line. Maybe it was one of the other shows they did.
Jason looks out of his office to the foyer of City Hall, where there on the floor lies Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, and Silver.
Or Shadow, whichever one Silver is at this point. I'm so confused.
Is it Eggman?
Gerald steps up from his chair and heads over to the door.
That's a very intelligent guess, but I'm afraid I can't tell you that. Goodbye, Mr. King.
Jason stands and grabs his sleeve to hold him back.
No, wait. Tell me what's going on.
Gerald closes his eyes and sighs loudly. He then turns to the mayor and looks him square in the eye.
Very well. If I tell you, you must swear to me that you will never reveal the contents of this conversation to anyone.
He's holding his
ever.
sleeve?
I swear.
Gerald takes a deep breath and begins his tale.
The public story is that the project was discontinued due to it being insufficient, overly expensive, and ultimately unsuccessful, and that's only because that's what the government wants you to think.
Gerald turns and heads back to his seat. He sits down and looks at the floor, reminiscing about the past.
The truth is, we had a success of sorts. The problem with it was, we couldn't control it.
So
He
confused.
pauses again.
Surely you remember the Daedalus Initiative.
Go on.
It was a government. It was a government job all along.
They're all a government
Yes.
job.
Forgot the public wasn't supposed to know about that.
It was a joint military-civilian experiment developed right here in the capital. It was meant to create a new form of super soldier, one that would benefit the U.S. no end.
But something went wrong, as it always does.
Gerald hesitates to answer.
That's putting it lightly. One day the project just disappeared.
I'm so
All funding was cut off.
fucking confused.
All research was destroyed. All staff was missing.
What happened to it?
No one knows. One day it was there, and the next it was gone. Literally, the only remaining evidence.
Gerald looks at the glowing PlayStation 2 console on the table outside the room.
Was the game.
Shadow. All of it teleported into a video game? Is that what they're trying to say?
Apparently based on.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Okay, keep going.
What game?
What game?
A game called Shadow the Hedgehog. A game developed by the research team themselves, based
Sonic
on the
Team?
exploits of one of the candidates.
The government made a game about one of their experiments?
Oh
Gerald
my god.
nods.
Seems silly, doesn't it? But yes, they did. It is classified as one of the U.S. military's most embarrassing secrets.
Yeah.
Why?
Not quite the most embarrassing thing, but sure.
Because
It's
the
up there.
final product doesn't look anything like the genuine article.
Sucks, dude.
The government spent millions of dollars on that project, and all they got in return was a fucking joke.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna pass out! Oh my god! I'm gonna pass out! What the fuck?
The game is a joke?
Far from it. The game was
This whole story led up just to shit on Shadow the Hedgehog the game.
a blueprint. The joke is the final build.
Gerald once again glances outside to the bodies on the floor.
What did the final product look like?
Shit.
Imagine, if you will, a creature that shares the strong build and intelligence of a human, but with the speed, reflexes, durability, and appearance of a hedgehog.
A hedgehog?
Yes, a hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
And
Yeah,
not just
he's pressing the button underneath his desk right now.
any
Get somebody in
hedgehog,
here.
the incarnate
I'm sorry.
hog. And not just any hedgehog, but the incarnate.
Read that line! No, read that line!
I'm trying not to
Read that line! Again, read it again, read it again! Be straight face! Straight face, read it again!
Go.
From the top.
Hold on. From the top.
Run
From
it
the top.
back! Run it back!
Run it back.
Yes, a hedgehog, and not just any hedgehog, but the incarnation of Satan himself. That's what the project ultimately yielded.
Gerald points outside to the unconscious body of Silver the Hedgehog.
That monster out there is the final version of the Daedalus Initiative. He's the only surviving prototype. The others were either killed in containment breach that happened about a decade ago, or they vanished with the rest of the project to unknown whereabouts.
What the fuck?
Why was a hedgehog chosen to be the candidate?
That's a great
That
question.
I do not know. The files
I don't know.
on
The
that
fuck?
were among the few that were destroyed before the government pulled the plug on the project.
Gerald gets up from his seat once more.
But
Love
of
to do
course, that's all the context I have for you. What you choose to do with it is entirely up to you. Meeting over.
Gerald heads to the door and opens it.
I was hoping he just walks through the
Wait,
door.
that's it? Meeting over?
I have nothing
fuck?
more to say to you on this matter, Mr. King.
Well, what about me? What am I supposed to do about Silver?
That's your problem, not mine.
Gerald exits the room without another word. Jason's eyes nervously follow him out the door, but then dart over to Silver once again. Lying there. No motion. Jason slowly gets up from his seat and starts heading over to him. He's still nervous. He doesn't know what the hedgehog is capable of.
Hey, asshole. You're not dead yet.
He gives Silver a push with his foot. He groans, but doesn't open his eyes.
Yeah.
Hey,
wake up, bitch.
when you wake up, I'm gonna kill you. Slowly.
Let's just kill him now.
The mayor of a city, by the way.
Yeah, who got his ass beat by Sonic like an hour ago.
He gives him another kick.
He's gonna beat the shit out of Silver.
He groans once again.
Human Sonic, excuse
This
me.
time, his eyes open a crack. He groggily sits up, clutching his head.
Fuck. My head feels like shit.
He looks over and sees that it's Jason standing nearby.
Hey, dipshit.
Hello,
Well,
devil.
it's so not in. Well, it's not in any of these characters' character. I guess. wait, I'm sorry. What?
Hello, devil.
Hello, devil.
Great.
White devil.
Great.
Or silver devil, I guess.
Glad to see you again. So what's new?
A lot's new, actually, but I'm sure you don't care about that. Following... Oh, that's you.
so
I'm
right.
fucking tired, dude. I'm so done. I can't fucking stand this script, dude.
Following
Yeah.
suit, Eggman, Knuckles, and Tails all slowly come to.
Where are we?
Tails and Knuckles look over and, based on the look in their eyes, see each other for seemingly the first time.
You! What the hell are you doing here?
Me? You're one to talk? What are you doing here?
What?
Wait. What's going on?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
a great
what-
question.
What is the meaning of this?
Should be the title
Tails
of
and
the
Knuckles
fucking
immediately go
entire
to barking
video.
at each other, not answering any questions that are directed at them.
I wish the dog started.
Dear. Glances at the PlayStation 2 and the headgear lying on the table near them. I'm not sure if this machine worked like it was supposed to.
What's going on here?
Looks at the headgear. It would appear, points at the headgear, that the virtual reality systems worked as planned. We got into the game all right,
Stops
and we're able
pointing
to
at the
look
headgear.
around for intel, all standard, except
I feel like we need headgear after watching or fucking listening to
think
this fucking
something may have
story.
gone wrong as we exited the simulation.
Thank God for that. Looks at the group. Did anyone catch any sight of that damn egg carrier or one of the missing Chaos Emeralds?
No,
There's a lot of this now.
Tails and Knuckles.
Oh,
But our friends.
there's a lot of this. The fucking like what they're doing now. Like there's so much of it. I see all the parentheses and shit. What the fuck?
Here may have lost their memory.
What?
Tails and Knuckles don't answer.
Don't ask.
Instead, they just continue to
Just
look at each other
consume.
with a mixture of fear and anger.
Speaking to Tails, what's wrong, little one? What?
What's
Eggman says
wrong,
this.
little
What's wrong,
child?
little one? What's wrong, little one?
Tails seems to be struggling to form words. Eventually, he
too.
settles on growling at Knuckles in anger.
What?
Little fox growl.
Speaking to Knuckles,
What?
and you, big guy?
Knuckles' response is to bark at Tails, but not in anger. It's more like he's trying to provoke him.
Their fucking programming was erased. They turned back into animals.
Yeah, it's the wrong animals, but yeah.
What?
I have to
Wait, okay, wait, continue.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah,
Speaking to the
yeah, they're
Okay,
fucked.
well,
You should be happy. You've been fighting them for fucking 18 games.
I guess we're moving on.
All right,
I
well.
don't even know who the fuck decided that this group would be more effective if we split up, but they're an idiot. They're stupid. They're dumb. Idiotic.
But they're an idiot. They're an idiot.
Eggman exits the room without
Those
another
two.
word.
Or let's
Jason
talk about
shrugs
something
and
else.
begins to follow.
Ah, fuck it.
Silver watches the three leave.
Whispering to himself. The group's falling apart.
He too exits the room. As all members exit the room in sequence, the camera hangs behind. Ominously, we begin to slowly pan over to the screen displaying the PlayStation 2 on the table. As we draw closer and closer, we see that the screen is displaying the first level of Sonic Adventure 2.
What?
After a moment,
It's not on
a
PS2.
hand enters from the side of the screen and changes the channel.
What the hell is this shit?
Alright. Oh, to be continued. I would ask when, but I don't know if I want it now. I felt the same way as what's his name? Where it's just like, oh my god, I fucking hate this script. Like I'm totally 150% lost. No idea what the fuck was going on towards the end. I'm like, I don't know. Just gonna go with it. I have no idea. Oh man, that was really good though. Like even though it's at the end, I'm just like, it was really good. So there should be a part 3 coming soon-ish, I think, right? Good God, good God, that was infuriating at the end. I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. Anyway, it was really good. An hour and 40-minute video. God damn, that's definitely the longest one so far that I've done, right? No, actually, no. Sonic was... Wait, how long was Sonic 06? Was that an hour and a half? So that was definitely longer. But I did that in 2 parts. So, I don't know. Wait, how long was that actual video? Like, the one I watched? I think it was an hour and a half, yeah. So, that was probably longer, but this I did pretty much one go. I mean, I took a break for about 30 minutes, but that's about it. Anyway, that was great. I really like just listening to them, like, going like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? It's like, that's always fun. Anyway, that's it. I think the next one I'm going to do, because we're done with the Sonic stuff for now, until Sonic Destruction Episode 3. So I'm going to say maybe Spider-Man. You know, I might do Sly Cooper, because that's a shorter one, just to do it, get it out of the way. And then I think Spider-Man, then Resident Evil, then Until Dawn, or maybe the other way around. Maybe Until Dawn will be first, because that's a 2-parter also. We'll see. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Like, until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm just trying to. So it's Sonic Adventure 2 on the PS2, and then someone says, "What the fuck is going on?" So that's where we left off. So just to remember, by the time we get to episode 3, which will be a long. Like, it was only 2 months in between this and number 1, right? So this came out like a little over a year ago. So by the time 3 comes out, it definitely been, I assume, way past a year. So I wonder how, unless they recorded it. I mean, it's possible they recorded that like a little while ago and it just never got like uploaded, even though it doesn't seem like there's a lot of editing. So besides just the music and stuff. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.